What is going on, Cuse Nation? Welcome back to yet a special edition of Bleed Orange. My name is Landon Cook, alongside a special guest today, Mookie Jones. Played on the Orange men's basketball team when I was just a little boy, and he made a big impact. How's it going, Mookie?
Great, man. Thank you for having me, man. Love to be on, man. Thank you. It's a great opportunity.
Definitely. Love getting a lot of athletes on the channel, past and current. Love it. Now, Mookie, what was it like to play at Syracuse, playing under Jim Boeheim and playing at the D1 college level?
Well, man, it was just an opportunity just to be a candidate for any college to earn a full scholarship. So that was already amazing by itself. But Syracuse was just an unbelievable dream, man, to have especially the legendary Jim Boeheim. Two players that stick out in my mind anytime Syracuse mentioned, Jerry McNamara and Carmelo Anthony. Being able to have the opportunity to go to that school was just unreal. And that's something that me and Chris Joseph used to say a lot of times being at Cuse. We can't believe that we're here.
Yeah. Now, if you were to say you had a game day routine from the night before the game even to the game night after the game is over, after the fact. So if you were to say you had a routine, every single game you had to do this thing, even a superstition, what would that thing be?
Man, well, the biggest thing, I'm on a video game still to this day. So I'm playing a lot of 2K. Definitely getting in, might be going against my teammates, Chris Joseph. A lot of times if we're at the hotel, we're always playing on the TV. One time, just to get our game in. I don't think the TV back then had the yellow, white, and red prongs in the back. So we hooked it up to the projector that we use for game tape when we're watching, before the team we playing the next day. So definitely getting that game and having a great meal. And just relaxing. You just want to be relaxed. That's the biggest thing is getting ready. A lot of guys like to get in the gym and lift weights. My thing was just to get back to my place and relax and just prepare, get ready mentally, speak to who I need to speak to early because I got to get to the gym a little early to warm up, whatever. And just do the same thing every day and just have a positive mindset walking in there, good energy only.
Nice. Were you one of those guys who like listen to music before a game? Or are you?
For sure.
Nice.
All of us, man.
Yeah.
And I think going back at that time, I'm gonna think, some of my favorite time with music was with Wesley Johnson and Chris Joseph. And I remember the first time he ever played Drake. First time hearing Drake, So Far So Gone. And that was the move all year, and it might have been my freshman year, I believe. So that was all the time playing that, and Jay-Z, playing a lot of that with the guys, a lot of Meek Mill because we had some Philly guys. So just the same thing everybody was listening to, getting a good vibe. Got to have the Dre head beats on before pregame. Definitely walking to the dome. So you get in the zone, you get in a little zone. You got your music and your like you said, your repetition that you go through every time.
Nice. So you went to March Madness. What was it like going to such a historic tournament and competing in it with other teams? What was it like from that perspective, a player perspective?
Oh, it was high level basketball to another level. Everybody's at their best when you're making to the NCAA tournament. I was grateful and very lucky to be a part of some great teams where all my years there, I was able to go make it to at least the Sweet 16. And my favorite one I'm going to have to go with was my freshman year. And I remember we played a lot of great players that year in the tournament. I want to say, I think we got to play James Harden in that tournament. So that was a great see. A lot of guys think we might have played Florida or it could have been a tournament. But we played a lot of great teams, played Kansas that year. And getting in that tournament, the bond with your teammates. By the time you get to the tournament, you're gelling. You're gelling as a team. Everybody's in sync with each other. Everybody knows what everybody's role is. We know what time we on. We know exactly what we need to do. And this is the best feeling. And I want to go back to like my first Sweet 16 going to Miami, man, and being escorted, with the police cars all through the city and stopping traffic just to get to the hotel or arena was amazing. So, got to see Blake Griffin, see other great players play as well that go do damage in the NBA. And you get to see your guys that you go to war with every day compete at the highest level, and you're a part of that, and under the the legendary Jim Boeheim, which is priceless, man. So it's
Yeah,
amazing.
that's great. That's great. Now,
Right.
it doesn't have to be March Madness, but was there a time where you were waiting to go play on a court at a tournament?
Uh-huh.
Just doing the agility ladders. What did you do to stay warm? Well, say there was an overtime game and your game was scheduled for say 6:30 and
Right.
the game went into overtime and it's 6:35 right now. What are you doing to stay warm during that time?
I had many of those, and you hope they don't go overtime, by the way. But
Yeah.
definitely got to stay warm. Sometimes you got to go right back into the regular routine from beginning. Kind of start that process or keep the music going. Definitely stretching, drinking fluids back there, just staying pumped, stay ready. Might peek out the game just to sometimes the game gives you a little gives you a rush a little bit. Gives you that adrenaline, keep that adrenaline pumping, and you're just ready to get out there and showcase. Man, you're looking at your teammates, you're looking at your coach, everything. When you're back there, no matter what, if you're waiting 3, 4, 5 games, or if you're the next game, or if you're the first game on, being a part of a team and being in the back and seeing your teammates, such in a serious mood, just the energy in the room is just ready to go. Whenever the time is, whenever they let us out, when we step on that floor, we're here to take care of business. So definitely, just staying loose and just staying ready, man. Always got to stay ready.
Great, great. Now,
Yeah.
you started your career at Syracuse with number 3 on your
Right.
jersey.
It's the best
Now,
question I've ever been asked.
you ended up switching to 21. If you were to say
Yes.
you had a reasoning for that, what reasoning
Right.
would that be? And was it a choice?
All right, everybody. I'm glad you're the best, man. You asked the greatest question in the world because everybody thinks Deion Waiters took my jersey.
Yeah, yeah.
So coming to Syracuse, Coach Hawkins asked me what jersey did I want, and I wanted number 21. That's my favorite
Yeah.
number, and I wore it all high school. But obviously, I can't beat out Big Arenze. He's too big
Yeah.
for me to handle. I couldn't, toss him somewhere and take the jersey. So I had to settle for 3, which Coach Hawkins and those guys had insisted I take, which was like, whoa, wait, number 3. This is
Yeah.
who wore number 3. So I end up taking it in honor, just to wear the number 3 and to represent, definitely GMAC, the great legend. But when Arenze graduated, definitely no one's touching 21. That's mine.
Yeah.
And I think Deion, I'm not even sure if Deion wanted number 3. I think he wanted another number. I guess he went with 3 was a perfect number for him because he definitely represented the best. And I was happy with my number. Got number 21 and got to finish out that way. So that's how we switched from 3 to 21.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So that's settled down. That now we all
That's
know.
settled. Yeah, man. All those rumors is killed, man. You just killed all the
Yep, it's
rumors
all
in
killed.
6
It's all
seconds.
killed. Now, if you were to say you had a favorite spot to eat on campus, take a break from all your schoolwork, to take a break from basketball, where are you going?
Definitely going to Goldstein. Going to Goldstein, man. Goldstein is right on campus, South Campus, where all the athletes stay at. They have some great choices. I mean, it's hard to even say Goldstein right now because these guys got some amazing things now going on campus that I got to experience. So, but back then, definitely Goldstein. That's what I was taking. Philly cheesesteaks, loaded, chicken wings. You can order to 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock at night sometimes, which can be a problem to the wait. But definitely that was my go-to spot. A lot of us guys after practice and pregame, we would go there and go get food, sit together, laugh, eat, and then split up and go home.
Nice. Yeah, they got a lot of great dining halls now. Like there's this, I think it's called Ernie Davis. It's like
Ernie Davis, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
We got a lot of cool stuff now.
Right.
Now, currently for Syracuse men's basketball or women's basketball, what is your favorite? What is your favorite current Syracuse basketball player?
Oh, I got more than one, but I'm definitely going to go with Buddy.
Buddy.
Definitely going with Buddy, man. Buddy's a great player. Got to play with him a little bit, seen him in his early stages working out. Still remember being on the team and watching Buddy just, getting his foot right, doing his agility stuff. So I know he put in the work, and Jimmy. So him and Jimmy both, they count as one to me, the Bayhans. So they count as one. So Jimmy and Buddy is my favorite players. And definitely for Syracuse, for the city by itself, Samir Torrance.
Yeah.
Great kid. I know how hard he works to get where he's at, and I'm definitely rooting for him. Rooting for all of them, but those are my favorites right there. Gotta go
Good
with three of
pickup.
them.
Good pickup right there with Torrance.
Yeah.
Were Jimmy and Buddy there at practice with you all the time? Were they surrounded by the team? Were they spending quality time with you guys?
Be honest, sometimes they were there a lot of times, but you know how they got the video of Melo and who
Yeah.
was it, Jimmy running around? These guys are always running around, man. It was running around having fun. But definitely put the work in too. So they'll definitely be around a lot, to see what's going on. Popping if they're coming in and coming out, they'll see us, got to be around the team, some great players. So yeah, they definitely remember being around a lot.
Yeah, that's awesome. Now, what do you think about this year's Orange basketball team, and what are some pros you take out of this team, and what do you see in potential wise out of this group?
Well, the biggest thing when it comes to playing, again, these guys are young. They're coming together. It's going to take some time. They're building every time. Every time you see them, they're looking better and better. But them working together. But the biggest thing is they're having fun. I don't care what anybody's saying out there, what anybody thinks. It doesn't matter what I think or whoever thinks. The biggest thing, they're having fun. This is the most I've ever seen Coach Boeheim smile since the time I've been a Cuse fan, which is amazing, the most beautiful thing to ever see. So that's what I'm focused on, is that these guys are out there having fun. They're young. They're rock stars. They're going to be great no matter what. When anybody says that, and they're out there competing every night, putting on the show that we love to see. And so you can't go against that. There's nothing else to say about that besides that they're going to be fine. Let's just keep supporting them and stay behind them and believe in our boys, just as they did when I played.
Yeah, I believe so too. Now, to wrap it up, if you were to have an inspirational advice for a young athlete who wanted to be in your spot, go
Mhm.
play Division I basketball, what advice would you give that young athlete?
Well, first of all, the biggest thing, it's a lot of things you can say. I can't just say one thing. But to get to this level, you're gonna have to work, more than what you think you're working now, because it's repetitive, it's nonstop. It's never ending to the limit to the limit of your game. You got to push yourself in every way. Remember one thing: you're not the only one trying to get to that level. There's people across the world that you've never seen, never heard of, working, have things to fight for. So you just want to push yourself to be your best. You want to be a student of the game. You got to be coachable. You got to watch the details. You got to be a good listener. Starting at home, taking care of chores, listen to your parents. You got to be a good student in the classroom, because those things all parallel to with basketball. It comes if you don't listen to the classroom, how you gonna listen to your coach that's trying to explain something that you need to know, or how you gonna learn a drill if you can't pay attention and follow what the assignments are. So you really just gotta continue to work on your overall self and just being a better person and enjoying it as you do it, because you got to be committed. You got to be committed to anything that you do every day. We're committed to walking every day, right? Like simple things as that. So you gotta love basketball as much as you love to breathe, the air that we're given. So and it's relentless hours you got to put into it. So just be ready. Be ready to put in the pain, what we like to say. Like we used to say at Syracuse, stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. So you continue to work,
Yeah,
relentless
yeah.
work.
So one last thing. If
Mm-hmm.
you were to have a go-to teammate,
Mm-hmm.
whether you're missing the fam, whether you're tired from schoolwork, whether you just need a break, what teammate you going to?
Man, I'm, some great teammates, man. That's a hard question right there.
I
But
know,
I
I know.
can't, I can't, I can't split my guys up. But James and Chris, and right now Devo, man. Right now, Devo's been the greatest teammate I can have right now in today's time. But currently, when I was on that team, definitely going to Chris Joe and James Sutherland, man. Those are my guys, and Deshante Riley actually too, to put them in there. And those are the guys I always stay with nonstop, 24/7.
Great. Now, thanks
Right,
for coming on, Mookie.
right.
To all my viewers out there, this is the start of the Bleed Orange Holiday Special. We'll be having various guests on this week. moving
Right.
throughout the holiday season. Thanks so much for coming on today, Mookie. Much appreciated.
Thanks, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Hope everybody
definitely. Let's do
subscribes
this
too.
again
Tell everybody
sometime.
subscribe. All right, man. Have a good one. Thank you.
All right, thanks. Yep.
All right.